Testing. All right, the sound should be good. So let's get started here and go over Bitcoin. I'm going to give people a few seconds to join, then we'll get started. If you guys are new, I appreciate if you like and subscribe, and we are live on YouTube as well if you guys want to see the screen. But with that being said, let's go over to Bitcoin, see what's going on with Bitcoin, and then we'll go over to JASMY, and then I want to talk about NCT because that's a play I'm in right now. I'm also in an MIR trade right now as well. So with Bitcoin right now, we're currently at 44,900. If we get above $45,000, the next target to the upside is $47,000. So that's the target we have for Bitcoin if we get above 45K, which I definitely think can happen. I don't know where all my support and resistances went, but 47K would be the next target to the upside if you break $45,000. If I go to the daily chart, our target to the downside first would be 43.2. That would be our support, and we also have the 236 there. If we don't hold that, you'd be coming back down to $40,000 if 43.2 doesn't hold. But I don't see us, if we get rejected right here at 45K, I don't see us going below $43,000 and probably not even below 43.2. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. I think eventually we might consolidate between 43 and 45K for the next few days, and then maybe into the early next week we go up to 47K. That's kind of what I'm guessing will happen. There's a lot of orders up there at $47,000, so I think that's where the liquidity would take us. And if I zoom out, the 618 fib is all the way up there at 55,400. So if we break 47, that would be the next macro target for Bitcoin is 55,400. But those are probably targets that are probably at least a few weeks away, 55,000 and higher. So if you guys are new, I appreciate if you like and subscribe. And that is Bitcoin. I do think we consolidate into the weekend, maybe go down and test 43.2 again as support before we get the bounce and eventually break 45K and target 47K. So that's what Bitcoin's doing. Let me go over to JASMY and yeah. Let me go over to JASMY. So right now, JASMY is not doing a lot. I did get stopped out of my trade. I think I had my stop at 3.9, so I got stopped out. We're at 3.9 right now, but I got stopped out yesterday morning. And right now, I'm not entering again because if JASMY does not hold 3.8 cents, I see us falling at least to this 236 fib at 3.48 cents. If we don't hold 3.45 cents or whatever I just said, then the next target is going to be 3 cents flat. So that'd be a huge drop, and I am doing this on the 6-hour chart. So that is the targets to the downside. If we do hold 3.8, then the target to the upside is 4.2. If you break 4.2, the next target would be 4.5. If you break 4.5, I'm pretty much targeting 5 cents even. So those are the targets for JASMY. Personally, the longer you test the support, the more likely you are to break to the downside, and that's why I think JASMY is not going to hold 3.9. Now, if Bitcoin decides to go to 47K this weekend, then probably JASMY will go higher. Guys, remember, we are live on YouTube, so if you guys want to go check that out, feel free to do that. Crypto Boss Andrew on YouTube, and that's how you guys can see the charts. So that's kind of where I think JASMY is going, but like I said, I'm not currently in a trade. I'm just waiting to see what happens. If we break down, I would love to buy it around 3.4 cents because I think that's probably the bottom. If we go to 3.4, I would hop in a trade. Or my other trade idea for JASMY is if we break 4.2 to the upside, I would take that and get in that as a breakout trade. But the trade I'm watching more closely today is NCT, which is currently had a nice move up. I was watching it as we were going to a falling wedge. You broke to the upside. My target was only 4.2 cents. It went all the way up to 4.67 cents before a pullback, and now we're sitting at 4.1 cents. I expect anywhere between 4 cents and 3.95 cents to be the bottom for NCT. So personally, if we go down below 4 cents, which looks like that's where we're headed, that's the next support. You did not hold 4.2 as support. Then the next stop for NCT coin is 4 cents, and you might have a wick down to 3.95. That's kind of where I'm targeting. So an order between 3.95 and 4 cents is the target for NCT. I do think that holds because it's been holding the last 4 days as support, and every time you get a nice bounce off of it, close to 4.2, if not higher. So that is definitely a target I'm looking. That's probably going to be my afternoon trade, or my evening trade is getting into NCT below 4 cents. Right now we're at 4.12 on NCT. So, and I'm on YouTube, so that's why I have my thing on my head. But yeah, so that's kind of, I went through JASMY, Bitcoin, and NCT. If you guys have any other requests, let me know. I just wanted to do a quick rundown through the markets really quick. Like I said, I think Bitcoin probably goes sideways through the weekend, and then maybe next week, after we consolidate between 43 and 45K over the weekend, I think probably next week sometime we go up and test the next resistance at $47,000. That's what I'm targeting. So that's kind of what I'm looking for Bitcoin. So if you guys have any requests, let me know. Otherwise, that's going to be the 3 things that I wanted to go through. So, by the way, on the 6-hour chart for Bitcoin, it is saying that is a buy. Although the RSI is a little bit overbought, so be careful. But the moving averages are saying it's a buy. The RSI is up there at 75 in the 6-hour chart. The 12-hour chart, that's why I think we probably consolidate back down to 43.2 throughout the weekend. The 12-hour chart's at 73, so it's overbought, and the daily chart's at 70, and the 3-day chart's at 3-day chart is neutral at 54. But larger time frames need to consolidate on Bitcoin, so I would not be surprised at all if Bitcoin went back to test the 43K as support. I really don't see us losing 43K as support because I do think this is a bull run that we are currently in. So, with that being said, if there's no other requests, that's all I got. So thanks guys for joining. Next time I will be live will be Monday, 4:30 p.m. Central Time. Until then, trade safe, have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys next week. Alright, so that's kind of all I have for you guys. If you guys have any requests, let me know. Yeah, I'll look at farm really quick. I just ended the TikTok live stream, but I'll look at farm really quick. What is going on? Yeah, I don't think farm has done a lot. I mean, it had a nice move up, but since then, so you got rejected right here at the 236 fib that I had drawn from our local bottom, which is currently at $146. And right now, the next local low that you would have to hold the support is $81.80. If that does not hold that support, that's extremely bearish. The next target to the downside, okay, well, it's not going to go from $81 to $13, so I'm going to have to redo that. Let me just see what we can do about that. So from the last local high, and I redid the fibs, the next target would probably likely be $65 if you don't hold $82. If you don't hold that, then you're looking at 40, which I don't see as going below 80 probably, unless Bitcoin loses 42K, although this is a shitcoin, so who knows. And if you don't hold $40, then we'd have to redo the targets. But that's kind of what it's looking like for farm. If you really want to be bullish, you have to get above this 236 fib up based off of the daily 3-day chart, I should say, which is at $144. If I do it off the daily chart, that might change some things. Maybe not. I'd still use the wick, I guess, because it's on a smaller time frame. The larger time frames is when I don't use the wick. So yeah, it would still be the same. You still have to get above $146 to be bullish again on this, at least on the daily chart. So with that being said, that's kind of it for farm. It doesn't look great. Also, the MACD looks like is reversing on the daily chart, so big time frame. 12-hour charts and the 6-hour chart's already bearish. The 12-hour chart's about to turn bearish. So just be careful. And how's the RSI looking? RSI chart on the 6-hour chart is going down, so at 54, that's neutral. The 12-hour chart is at 65. The daily chart is at 63, and the 3-day chart. So RSI overall isn't horrible. I thought it would be overbought, but it's not. But you really have to get above I would not feel safe entering a trade, at least not a longer-term trade, unless it was like a scalp or something, until you get above $145. So that's kind of it for farm. Short term, until you get above that level, it's not going to look too hot. So that's it for farm. My trade of the day, like I said, if you guys just joined, is NCT. If this goes between 3.95 cents and just over 4 cents, which it looks like it just did, I'm going to be buying this at 3.95 cents. I also made a video on NCT, but this is going to be my trade tonight, probably, because I do see us going back down here to this level. This is kind of the upsloping support you have going up, so that's going to be pretty much my trade for tonight. I don't know. I think this was where my stop loss was originally, my last trade. So I'll leave that there. But yeah, anyways, that's kind of all I got. With that being said, check this one more time. Have a great weekend, Alexander, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Until then, trade safe, have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys next week.